Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Paper Crafting Thursday. I am Leslie Watkins and I'm going to continue today with part 2 of the Oak House Journal International Tag Swap. So I'm sorry for the interruption earlier, but I used up all the storage space on my device. But I'm going to continue where we left off. If you're just tuning in, there is a previous video, which is the part 1. And I'm looking at the contents of my special package from Edmonton, Alberta. We've already done this portion of the contents of the envelope, so I'm going to put that aside and I'm just going to continue right where we left off. So here is a beautifully wrapped package with a belly band, and there is some organza over the top of these beautiful paper. Actually, they're not paper. There's some, I'm not sure if they're paper or not. They feel like there's some sort of very fine, smooth material. And look at this gorgeous trim, the beautiful silver leaves, and this beautiful champagne kind of satin ribbon, and then this lovely lacy edged base. Just gorgeous, and look how beautiful that goes. Oh, you know what that is? Hello, it's part of this beautiful wrapping paper. So that's what that flower is cut out from using dies. I really don't like to ruin these beautiful packages. They're so beautifully done. I'm going to try to be as gentle as I possibly can. And let's see what's in here. Oh, look at these beautiful papers. So this is a collection of wonderful ephemera papers, and in a glassine envelope there are some postcards. Let's see what else. Oh, look at this tiny, teensy tiny little envelope. So sweet. So adorable. Love that. Really cute. And we've got a little label with some birds on it. They look like black-capped chickadees, one of my favorite birds. They come to Dandelion Cottage in the winter. And look at this pretty little rose label. Here's a book plate featuring a beautiful little fairy. And I'm gonna go through a little bit quicker than I have been, just because of the interest in time. The last video was nearly 45 minutes, and so I'm hoping that I can keep this one to 45 minutes as well. I'm going to zoom you in so you can get a better look. Beautiful vintage. There's that beautiful rose pattern that I like so well. So just a wonderful assortment of tags and labels. This is a little fussy cut piece of this antique looking illustration. Beautiful papers. This one's so pretty with the G clef on it. Oh, keeping poultry, always of interest here at Dandelion Cottage. So thank you so much for all these wonderful things. And this precious, tiny little envelope. Just love that. Okay, so also in here we've got a scrap of fabric. Beautiful honeybee and honey jar motif. and some linen textured paper. This one's a little bit stuck. Pull gently, trying to pull this away as gently as I can. But it's got this beautiful metallic and yellow gold surface. I'm going to use my heat gun. That usually does the trick to do that. If you ever have a problem with your glue or your pages, something sticking in a way that you don't want it, just add a little heat gun to it, and that usually takes care of the problem. And here we have an old textbook, and it's got some arithmetic problems. A farmer sold 3 cows for $45 each and 2 horses for $130 each. He deposited in a bank 4/5 of the money received. Find the amount of his deposit. Oh my goodness, remember those? I sure do. And then this one, look at the beautiful, can you see that text? Beautiful, sort of a black letter, kind of a font. And it looks like it says something about omelette, so I'm wondering if this is from an old cookbook. It looks like it's in German. I think it's in German, and I don't read German, so I can't say for sure what kind of book it is, but the font is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I love, love, love foreign languages for background paper. So here's some beautiful tea. Now look at the color of this. I don't know if you can see, but this is like this beautiful rose-colored tea-dyed paper. I wonder if it's something like a red zinger or something to get that beautiful tone. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's some more. Some other papers, and look at this beautiful lily. And this actually is, you can actually pop this out of that book page. Very interesting. All right. Beautiful. Thank you so very much. Okay, now last but not least for this package, here is the tag. And this tag is wrapped up in a plastic envelope. Keep everything all together, and it looks like there are a lot of different parts to this. Oh my goodness, look at these hearts. They're kind of puffy fabric hearts. They are so pretty. They're three-dimensional. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of tags here. This is not just one tag. So let's look at these little bits. So here are some beautiful red flowers, and wouldn't they look great together as an embellishment for a very fancy Valentine gift box or something. Really pretty. And lace. Oh my gosh, another Valentine. Look how pretty, and look at that magnificent button. I've never seen a button like that before. And different fabrics, lace, all these beautiful things. That is just really nicely made. And let's see what we have here. So here we have something that says field notes, and I'm not sure. Okay, so this is all stuck together, and oh, this is wonderful. So it looks like she's got some cow vetch, which I have growing here in the wilder places of Dandelion Cottage, and it looks like she has used a tea bag to mount that with maybe some kind of a wax. Maybe she ironed the wax. I'm not sure how she did that, but a beautiful effect with the label and this stunning lace that has a crocheted kind of a detail, very teensy tiny, beautiful. And then this very interesting paper that again looks like it was laminated with heat, and has some sort of interesting sort of plant-based or textile-based something sandwiched in there. Very, very beautiful. Here's a sweet tag that has some, I think this is called organza. I am not a very good seamstress, so I don't know the names of all the fabrics and stuff, but it's that very fine stuff that you use for like old-fashioned 50s style dresses when they were all poofy. And again, she's got a beautiful actual specimen from the garden that she's mounted in there. Just beautifully done. I'll have to find out how she did that because that's a wonderful effect. Oh, and look at this. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, that's just stunning. Let me see if I can find a... look at that. So she's mounted this actual floral specimen. I think it's a rose. It looks like a single rose, meaning that it has just 5 petals. And she's mounted it in this sort of acetate envelope. Actually, it's laminated. I'm pretty sure she put that through a laminator, and then she stitched it. She stitched around this tag window and mounted it in there. Just stunning. And there's even, I think, a little seed in there. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, so now we've got looks like I see some stitching here, so it looks like a little portfolio of some sort. So I'm just going to open it up. And she's got a beautiful collage on the front, beautiful crocheted lace, and there's even some beads stitched in there. I love that. And it's a beautiful little notepad that's held together with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch and has all this beautiful, really beautiful coffee dyed paper. I'm just gonna see if I don't smell any coffee, so maybe it's tea dyed paper. I'm not sure, but either way, it's just gorgeous, really beautiful. So thank you so very much for all these wonderful things. They are lovely, and I'm extremely intrigued by your technique for sandwiching in your natural specimens to the tags. So thank you. I'm going to put these back with that envelope, and we're going to move on to the next one. So this envelope is from Ottawa, Ontario. See what we've got in here. Oh my. Ooh. This person looks like they like fabrics. I'm going to guess that this is somebody who knows how to sew as well as paper craft. Okay. Here we go. All right, so I think, oh, look at that. So there's a beautiful collage. It looks like we've got some dyed or stamped papers here. It says choose to see the good stuff, and it's got a little bit of lace and these different images, some rhinestones, and I think this opens. Okay, so that's a card, and she's got a message in there, and I'm so happy to have this. Thank you very much. I'm not going to show people the names because I don't have permission to do that. So we're just going to call this person Ottawa. So thank you. And look at these beautiful stickers. These are gorgeous. These are really pretty, very fine, with a matte finish finely detailed stickers. Here's some more. Here's a beautiful rose. And this antique image of this couple. And it looks like his hat has blown away. Very sweet. And then these, oh, look how pretty, these monochromatic stickers also. Look how beautiful the artwork is on those. So those are lovely. Thank you very much. Now, we've got a lot of things here. So let's see what we've got. Let's start with this little one. So here is a bit of fabric that has multi-layered flower and a beautiful decorative button in the center. That would be beautiful, stitched onto a tag or a journal page. A beautiful piece of linen with decorative edging that has this gorgeous lilac sticker on it. Here's a butterfly, and look how beautiful the white accents of that butterfly stand out against that linen background. Love that, love the contrast. All these wonderful little bits and pieces that can be used to stitch onto a tag. Look at this gorgeous swallow, little barn swallow, tiny butterfly. Oh, another tinier, smaller butterfly. And again, the monochromatic with the white accents. I think that looks really nice. Love these. This one is mounted onto some really beautifully crinkled paper. Beautiful texture. And some other, oh, I don't know what you call this, when you have this transparent fabric that is sort of bits and pieces of strings and textiles. Somebody told me once, and I don't remember. Sorry, again, I'm not a textile person, although I have designed textiles back in the distant past. And here's another little cluster with the fabric backing, the sticker, a button, and a little scrap of lace. And how cute is that? We've got a little 3D textile flower. It's a scrap of, I'm not sure if this is cotton or linen. All these little goodies. I love this. These are going to come in so handy because I don't usually make a lot of clusters because I spend so much time doing the paper crafting, but these are going to be wonderful to add to the projects. Love, love, love them. Another beautifully detailed sticker. And okay, now I've got two tags. Okay, so we've got the yellow and the blue. So let's take a look at this one first. And it says, "Be brave." Always a good reminder. You only live once. And made by Art Junkie. So that's the creator who created this this beautiful package of goodies and these beautiful tags. And she is using, it looks like watercolor paper that she has used some wet and wet. I'm not sure if it's watercolor or inks, and made a beautiful background, and then she stenciled on it, so it's got a texture there and some silver sparkles, and actually she splattered the silver so that it pulls it all together. She's got these beautiful die cuts here and her little cluster, so beautifully done, and really pretty trim for the topper of the tag. Very, very pretty. And then here's a blue one featuring butterflies. It says, "Don't forget to fly." Okay, don't forget to fly. And look at this beautiful sari silk. It's gorgeous. And here's a little angel. Let's see if we can get a good look at that angel. So there's a beautiful angel. Don't forget to fly. And butterflies. And again, a beautiful cluster at the bottom. Love it. Thank you so much. This is just beautiful. And all of these goodies will certainly come in handy. Get this together. Okay. Make a little room here for the next one. And this one is from Milton, West Virginia. So that's exciting. I'd like to go check out West Virginia one of these days and see that beautiful landscape there. The little bit I've seen in photographs looks absolutely stunning. And here's another wonderful note card. So I'm going to just put this aside for now. And look how beautifully this is wrapped. So here we have some ivory satin seam binding. I just want you to have the eye candy of just how beautiful. I mean, making these packages is an art in and of itself, to create these beautifully designed packages. And you know, it's not just about the texture and the way it's put together, but look at the colors. Look how the colors coordinate, and all of these wonderful details. A little fuzzy bit here, something frayed over here, and shiny, contrasting with the beautiful lace. Just stunning. Beautifully done. Look at this, how beautifully the bow is tied, keeping everything just in place. Okay, now there's a note here. It says water beads. And I think, I'm not 100%, but I believe that what the, sorry, I'm off camera. I think water beads are the things that you put in the bottom of vases to decorate the vase. I may be wrong, but I think, she's got a note in here. Let's see what it says. Let's see. Caution. These are also known as ghost marbles. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go online and find out what that's all about. I am not familiar, but it sounds exciting. All right, so I don't know. Maybe they do something when you get them wet. We'll see. All right. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is very cool. So this is, it's like a, okay, it's a little envelope. So the base of it is stitched around, and then it has four pockets. 3 pockets, and in each one of these little pockets, she has all these wonderful clear stickers. Look at this one with the mushroom. How beautiful is that? So each little pocket has a little category. So it looks like this middle pocket features beautiful acetate, kind of clear. Is there something in there? No. Okay. So these have mushrooms, and then the one down at the bottom has these beautiful little flower fairies, and the detail on these is just stunning. So let me show you what that looks like. Look how beautiful those are. Beautifully drawn and painted. So there's 4 of those in there. And then up on top is a collection of labels, all different shapes and sizes of labels. And I know these are very tiny, but you get the idea. These have shiny gold lettering on them. And look at this one with such a pretty shape. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And these have a sticky back, so you peel away the plastic. Beautiful. Thank you so much. These are lovely, lovely labels. This one says, "Never go in search of love, go in search of life, and life will find you the love you seek. Atticus." So wonderful quotes on some of these little labels. So they are all arranged nicely on there. And then on the back, there are some larger label stickers with some illustrations, some words, and some blank ones. Just a beautiful collection. Love that. Oh, now look at all these fabrics. Oh, these are just lovely. So we've got appliques, different colored flowers, and various trims and laces. And then under here, here's something very interesting. It looks like a cheesecloth or a gauze that's been dyed this beautiful warm gray tone. Love that. Here's some more. So 3 different tones of cheesecloth. These are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I love using fabric like that in my designs. And then we've got these big daisy shapes that can be cut out and used individually. Here's a little bit of eyelet material. This reminds me of my childhood. And some beautiful samples of some sari ribbon. Really pretty. A glassine goodie bag, and in here is a tag. So this is the tag, and it features an origami butterfly on the front, and again this wonderful pocket, multi-pocket with a little something in each one. And this has a pull-out tag. And the background on this paper, this is a watercolor painting that she painted her own DSP and then put it all together to create this multi-tag with coordinating colors. I'll put it this way so you can see it a little bit better. Just beautiful. Look at this trim with the frayed edges. And the coordinating paper clip is also in this kind of iridescent green that goes so beautifully with it, and the little tassel. Just gorgeous. Thank you. And that's not all. Then there is some beautiful kind of sparkly snowflake ribbon. So there's one in silver, one with a little bit of blue to it, and I have some ribbon that's going to look great with that. And some more scraps of very fine fabric, and this is like a more of a, well, it's like a cheesecloth, but it's more of a gauze, so it's translucent. You can just about see through it. And then this sparkly sheer other thing, which would be so fun to layer over other images so that you could just catch the image of them peeking through. So just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful collection of lovely things. All right, now I'm going to try keep everything in order here. Okay, so thank you so much, Milton, West Virginia, and I'll have to Google that to see whereabouts that is, because I'm very curious about that part of the world. All right, last but not least, the littlest one, and I love this little package. This comes from the Netherlands, and you can see that the label has that cute little bird stamped on it and a little mouse down here, and the beautiful international stamps, which of course I'm going to save. And oh, it's got a little dog on the back. So I'm going to open this as carefully as I can. Let me get my bigger scissors, because I want to preserve those stamps. So I see Kelly came back, and Vicki, and Cheryl. Cheryl says, how do you organize all these lovely things? I use a lot of plastic bins. So I have basically a craft room where I store all my craft supplies that has a lot of shelves and plastic bins and racks. And I also have a great big beautiful old I think it's a cherry wood entertainment thing, whatever you call those things. It's I'll take a picture of it one of these days. But it's the thing that used to, you know, it's like a giant hutch, and you open up the two top doors, and you have the area where you can keep your electronics and your CDs and DVDs and all that stuff. And then it's got a bunch of drawers at the bottom. So so that room is really useful for storing things. And then I have my art studio, which has north light for my oil painting and my watercolor painting. And here what I've done, I've got a bunch of built-in bookcases, but I have those steel bread racks, you know, the metal shelving units that have that kind of zigzaggy shape on the front. And I've got 3 of those things, and they are packed with the shoebox style plastic bins, and those are all labeled, and I've got some drawers and things like that. So you know, I try to keep things together. So I'll have my I'll have paper crafting stuff, I'll have dangle making things, because I like to do wire wrap dangles, and then I'll have you know, different art media types. So everything's kind of organized. At least I know where I can find things, and that's what I do. And then I have a special section just for journals, and I think that's what you're getting at, because for the journals I then use all the different fabrics and clusters and lace and all the you know, the various items. So I hope that answers your question, Cheryl. One of these days, once I get this place cleaned up enough, I will do a studio tour, but that's going to be off into the future sometime. All right, so let's look at this beautiful, beautiful little package from the Netherlands. And I love this little envelope. It's such a nice sized envelope. And she's got everything wrapped up in this beautiful, stunning book page. Isn't that beautiful? And look, she's got a dandelion. Aw, it's not really a dandelion, it's that other thing, but it looks like a dandelion. And a thistle. What does it say? It's I can't make it out. Prickly something thistle. Just beautiful. And here is another, here is another book page. This is a dictionary page. And look at these tiny, beautiful, tiny little dictionary pages. I love them. And these look like they are in Dutch. And they're just beautiful. I visited Holland many years ago, and I went to, I stayed in Amsterdam, and I visited several different cities. It was during the year of the Rembrandt retrospection, and the Rijksmuseum had recalled all of its Rembrandt paintings from around the world. And I went there with a group of my oil painting colleagues, and we had a blast. We had so much fun. It was such a great trip. Love Holland. I shall create. Yes, indeed. Oh, stamps. Look at this beautiful little stamp envelope. Oh, how fun. All right, so we got a whole bunch of stamps from the Netherlands. Thank you so much. This is so thoughtful. I just love them. What a great idea. So these are kind of stuck together a little bit. There we go. Really, really fun stamps. Love that. Those will be a terrific addition to decorate journal pages and clusters. All right, and so then here we have a little package, and this is all wrapped inside of a beautiful book page, and this paper is gorgeous. It has a lovely smooth feel to it. So here's my tag. Let's look at this book page first. So really, really beautiful with the unfurling of this. It looks like a water lily. Just beautiful. That will be extremely useful. And then finally, here's the tag. Oops, too much. Here we go. Look at those colors. I love these colors, these golden, deep, mossy greens. Love, love, love that. And here's the little added tag. It says, "We didn't realize we were making memories. We just knew we were having fun." How true. How sweet is that? Okay, create. And then in this tiny little pocket on the front, we've got a collection of little tags. So beautiful little tag with, look at the color. Can you see the color of that ribbon? Love that. And here is, it looks like, I think it's a postage stamp that's mounted on a piece of card. And then an eensy-beensy little envelope with a little tuck to hold it closed. Oh my goodness, and very tiny things inside here. So we've got some miniature tags. Here's a beauty with a little hole and the stitching detail around the edge. Some beautiful calligraphy. Here's a little slide frame and a ticket. And all the colors coordinate with all the other things that are in this tag. I love this envelope, and it looks like it's not glued together, it's just tucked together, so I may be able to use that as a template to create more. So how fun, how fun. All right, well, that is the Oak House Journal tag swap. These are all the fantastic things that my Swap partners have sent to me. And I'm going to continue with the third video. Will be a little more information on my tag, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I made the base, and also, actually, is there something else in here? Oh, wait a minute. Did we look at this already? No. Oh, there's something else in here. Hold on, we're not quite done. Let's see what else she has tucked in here. So here are some magazine pages that have the Dutch writing on it, which will be a lot of fun. And here is a very sheer, really beautiful piece of paper. I'm not sure what it is, but I like the texture very much. And here is a beautiful book page with Dutch writing on it. And again, this paper is lovely. It's unique. It has a wonderful texture, and it's fairly thin. So that is going to be a beautiful background decoration for a collage. All right, so I think I've got everything now. Armoire, Cheryl, thank you. Yes, the word I was trying to think of. Gosh, I you know, it takes a village. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me. When I get a minute, I will make a paper crafting video on how I began the basic structure for my tag. It's also a three-part tag. All right, so here it is. So this is unembellished. I'm not going to show you the inside, but this is the base, and next time you will see it completely decorated and embellished, and you'll learn the measurements and how I folded this up and put it together. Thank you for your patience for part 1 and part 2. I know we went extra long this time, and but for those of you who are interested in doing this sort of thing, I think you just got a load of inspiration, and I hope to see what you took away from this. So a reminder, please go ahead and post your creations in the Dandelion Paper Pals, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a little tag challenge. So stay tuned for that. If you're not a member of the Dandelion Paper Pal private group, all you have to do is make a comment below so I know who you are, and then ask to be admitted. Just go to Facebook and look up Dandelion Paper Pals. It'll come right up, and ask to be invited in, and we'll get you in, and you can share what you make. We'd love to have you, and can't wait to see what you do. So have a great day, everybody. Stay happy, stay creative, stay well, and I will see you next time. Oops. There we go. Bye-bye.